Hello guys, it's me, Airdos12, and I know, it's been a long time. I've been dealing with college, and also one of the topics for this DevSaber is a new game that I'm making on Unreal Engine. That has also been my other concerns that have made it difficult for me to update Saberfront and deal with the extraction lab. But let's get on with the show, shall we? Sorry. So, today I'm going to talk about Extraction Mode 2 and Vantage Vanguards. Extraction Mode 2, as you can see here, this is a map, right? And it has Extraction Lab 2 right there. I had to make a new place for it, or test place for it, because of the fact that the old one had a lot of bugs in it. This one doesn't have so many bugs as it does in the other one, so it's fine. However, here are some other things you should know. With this comes a lot of updates. The first update is Extraction Mode's base, or the base system. Starting next week, there will be new, and I mean new things coming to the base, or new items that you can purchase, new abilities, stuff like that. Here are some of them that there will be. Number one is going to be this, bullet holes. That's a new feature. It's not really an ability or something you can purchase, but it is a new feature. You will be able to see the cauterization holes, or the holes that you see that are orange, glowing orange after someone's been hit with a blaster bolt. You'll be able to see that on the walls, and sometimes inside the base, depending on where the blaster bolts go from the stormtroopers. The second thing you will possibly see is some more challenges. What I mean by challenges, I mean this. What I mean by that is you'll be able to see much more units, or different units, other than stormtroopers come in. They will have rocket launchers. Some of them will have the DC-17M rocket launcher or anti-armor grenade launcher with them. Others will have something different. What do I mean by different? Specifically, what I mean by different is this. If you're a rebel, you might be able to hire troops that have rocket launchers. You will need these rocket launchers to take out certain tanks, specifically Imperial hover tanks and all-terrain vehicles owned by the Empire. Now, another thing you'll be able to do is you'll be able to use the ARR armor, or the Advanced Recon Rebel armor. In the previous DevSaber that featured this, I was introducing to you the armor and how it worked. Now, this is what's going to happen. If you're an Advanced Recon Rebel, you will be able to have the A280 Advance, which fires much better than what you would have, and also you can throw grenades, whether tactical or lethal, you can knife and all that stuff. With the Rebels, there's also going to be a new helmet that you're going to be able to wear if you're a Rebel. A regular Rebel can only wear that helmet. The others, the ARRs, get to wear the full armor. But the helmet will introduce to you a comm list, or a comrade list, which is going to be able to allow you to connect with the rest of your soldiers. You won't be able to connect to them because it's a surface UI, but you'll be able to see who's where and what happens. If the soldiers die, guess what happens? It will literally get rid of that entry with them in it. That way you'll know what's going on, and you won't have to worry about having to look in many different directions. So, what's next? Well, Saberfront also has another thing coming out soon for Extraction Mode 2, and that will be the AAC-1 or AA-1C tank. This tank will be able to be spawned in the back, and you'll be able to use it to destroy the enemy. However, here's the deal. You're going to have to only use it in the bounds of the base. You can't use it anywhere else. If you do decide to use it, here's what's going to happen. What's going to happen is that When you use it, you're going to have many different types of ammunition. The ammunition, by the way, is based off of laser, particle, and some missiles. The missiles, if you fire them, will be able to destroy the stormtroopers instantaneously, but not the Imperial hover tanks. It'll basically work like a shotgun when it comes to hover tanks. You take them out with 2 shots, or maybe 1, depending on where it hits. The next thing I'm going to show you is the actual game itself, like the extraction mode in action. I'm specifically going to show you the holes, and not only the holes, but also the gameplay a little bit. So let's get started. It's loading a little bit. This computer is it's a little slower than before because I've added Unreal Engine and Unity and all those things, but it's pretty good for what you should do as a game designer. Alright, it should be online now. I've also did something else. Another update to Extraction Mode 2 is that the soldiers will now be able to properly position themselves. That means when they use the tween joint thing with the rifle, they won't have to worry about them going all over the place because the rifle makes them go into the ground. You won't have to worry about that ever again, because I've made the gun transparent. I've also decreased the time limit on, as you can see here, extraction mode, so that it will pressure the player to literally get the troops in position and get started. As you can see, this guy doesn't have any armor on because I've disabled the Advanced Recon Rebel armor for now, just to see how I can optimize it and everything. Now I'm going to get this one, and then after that, let me check how much is there. Yep, 6,800 credits in this bank, or in the system. Now I'm going to get out the DC-15. I'm going to start with that. Now if you notice, it's going to be a different animation, so stay tuned. It's a little faster than before, as you can see. The old one was very slow. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. The Turbo Fusion is different now. I've also added filter enable to the system, or to the USSDP system, which you can see here. Kind of makes it difficult, but that's okay. See, I can take out the stormtroopers by doing the base, but you have to be careful though. Here he comes. It's a little slow, but don't worry. There we go. Got some sense there. Oh, I see I lost one of my troopers. And as you can see there are sparks flying. This indicates that the feature is actually been implemented because the sparks come from the bullet hole. Sort of works like Turbo Fusion before, but very different. And I just got killed. Isn't that great? Okay, I am going to pause this real quick, and I'm going to discuss some other things. Tell me in the chat if I should move on to Vantage Vanguards, by the way. If I should, then that's okay, because we will be getting started on that. Yes, should I get started on the Vantage Vanguards now, or what should I do? Oh. Well, I'm going to take that as a yes. And and start Vantage Vanguards. Vantage Vanguards, if you don't know, is a very different game than Saberfront. It uses real-life weapons. It uses a lot more than you think. Now let me get started and actually get the Unreal Engine project to you. I'll be back. Sorry about that, guys. I had a little technical difficulties with it, but it's fine. It's here. So at least it works. So this is Vantage Vanguards. And this is basically a first-person shooter game, just like Saberfront, but except without the RPG components. And as you can see here, this is the game. It might be blank, like you might think that it's blank, but it's not blank because apparently it uses the third-person template, but I've modified it to work as an FPS. So let's get started with the gameplay. Now if you want, you may want to turn your volume down because it's going to be quite loud. Hold on. It should come up shortly. It'll show you when it does though. There it is. So basically I have to get here, right? And hold on. Okay, got it. It also works with gamepad a little bit, but I probably have to modify it to work with gamepad. Yep, there it is. So basically this is what the guy does. The enemy fires a weapon and you have to pick up a weapon. You have to go over here and shoot the guy down. Now it may take 2 tries to actually get the weapon firing if you click. And I can also zoom, which is good. And reload. And there he goes. He's down. Now these ammo boxes here help you get more ammo, just in case you need it. Now let me show you some other things. This right here is the shield bar. It works like a Halo shield. You know, with the shield, and once it's down, then your health goes down with it. Now let me show you something else. This is the health bar. This is your level. This is your score. The health bar works like any old health bar. This right here is how many guys you've killed so far. Now once you get to a certain number of guys, if it's divisible by 10, the number of people you've killed, or the score, we call it a kill score in this game, then this will increase. So for example, if you kill 10 guys, this will be level 1, which is basically the second level. I don't know where the other guy went, but I'm going to push escape and show you again. He usually respawns. Whenever you defeat a character or whoever, then he respawns, basically. And yeah, he actually does respawn. So let me get started on that. Quickly get him up to speed, or not get him up to speed, but get him in. Oh, by the way, Sometimes he may not spawn, so I'm going to have to make sure that I fix that. There he is. Enemy should be really close. There he is. Gotta pick up my weapon if I can find it. Takes 2 clicks, but sometimes it can take longer. Then I just reload quickly, and then quickly get this guy down. You can also retry after you lost, but it's supposed to be where if you lose, you'll be able to retry, but you'll have to reset your level, but that doesn't happen right now. And another cool thing I'm going to show you, if I can get to it, is this. This guy can literally run with his weapon, can run around, he can hold it anywhere he likes. He can even pick up weapons, which is what we just did. Yep, and I'm out of ammo, so I need to reload. Now this AI wasn't created or very easily. I had to use a lot of tick events and stuff like that. I also have a soldier AI that I'm making, which is supposed to help the player, where if it's spawned, it'll hunt down the enemy and kill him, giving you instant points. But in order to get one, you probably would have to collect cash or something. I'll probably have a currency system later for this game. It'll be sort of like kind of close, but different. Way different. Another thing to note as well, once your shields are down, you cannot recharge them. They don't recharge at all if your health goes down. Got it. Didn't take... oh shoot, there he is. Didn't see him there. You gotta also remember, this guy spawns randomly, so he could be right next to you. So be very careful when dealing with these guys, because they are strong. I what they do. And once you're out of ammo, that's it. They look easy to take down, but it takes a while to learn. By the way, this will be compiled to C++. As a game, it will be available on computer. I'm also thinking about putting it on Steam, but I don't know because Steam's development program is quite complicated. I've never seen something as complicated as that in my years of developing stuff. I've been developing for 4 years, almost. This is my 4th year. And since I've started coding. There we go. It'll also be my 2nd year since I've started developing games. Actually developing games and designing. Got him. It's kind of laggy, but I'm probably going to optimize it as well. So, yeah. Anyways, guys. That was Vantage Vanguards. Hope you liked it. Because it was really good. I would seem to think so. So, if you guys want to, you can give me some suggestions on my Discord if you want to, or through PM is better, on what I should do to improve Vantage Vanguards. And also, next week there will be an update for Extraction Mode 2. Specifically, there could be either vehicles, which means you're going to have to take them down Yeah, there will be bombers. They have to be bombers in order for it to work. Because if they're not bombers, then there's really no use in making them, because of the fact that they have to be able to destroy something. And I will probably have an update on the rocket launching enemies and probably the amount of items that you can purchase in the base. Also, before I go, there's another update that I had or made to this as well. The shield. There's supposed to be a shield system for the door. If the stormtroopers plan to take that down, or if they do take it down, then the shield door will turn off. It'll basically be destroyed. And then they can just come in and take down your troops. The only way to stop them from taking down the troops is to destroy those troopers. Simple enough.